Alright guys, what is going on? So we're back here again. Ace is here. You got me. Sony's PlayStation E3 2018 showcase. Post reactions. What did you think?
It was a thing, I guess.
The first half hour was very awkward.
Yeah, for sure. It's just people talking about it and discussing it, and
the first half hour was Sean Layden and the host talking about them having a showcase. This was one of the. There was some interesting things, but this is one of the worst, presentations I've seen from Sony.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just. And I really hope they get their game back to where they're making some cool conferences. PlayStation Experience was Sean Layden sitting in a chair talking with someone, and they talked a little about God of War. Then he mentioned the Medieval remake, and that was it. Now here we don't have proper press conference. We had people in a tent. They showed Last of Us Part 2. Then they had to walk people from one tent to the other. Had a brief intermission for that, and spent 10, 20 minutes talking about the conference. And then they showed off some games, and it took a while to get going. There were some cool things once it got going, but there was no big shockers. Lots of games were missing. Days Gone was not there. I think there was a mini trailer for Days Gone in one of the intermissions or whatnot.
Yeah.
But Days Gone wasn't there. That's their big thing after Spider-Man. Spider-Man, they had a big presence there. Spider-Man, we know, comes out in September. Days Gone comes out in February. Yeah, the 4 games, like I said, they talked about Last of Us Part 2, Spider-Man, Death Stranding, and Ghost of Tsushima. Death Stranding is still super weird for the sake of being weird. I'm not really interested in it. I don't know what the hell's going on with that game. I mean, I don't know about you. I mean, what?
No, it's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, I don't even understand that game. Ghost of Tsushima looks interesting. I'm curious. You got me on board with the curiosity factor. The combat looks good.
Mm-hmm.
I love the lighting of the game, the open environments. The game's got a really rich art style. I like that a lot. I want to see more details. I want to see if there's more than just a cinematic with the samurai combat. I want to see some of the finer details, what some of the more mechanics are. Can you upgrade your character? Can you get more swords and things like that? Those are things I want to see. I'm not on board. I'm not sitting here going, oh, can't wait for that Ghost of Tsushima. Got to put $60 down on that game day one. I'm not there yet. I'm curious. You got me curious, so I'm gonna keep looking forward to the game, waiting to see more. But it's on my radar. I don't know about you.
Yeah, it's on my radar too. Same thing. I like the color palette, the lighting. It was very artsy for a realistic looking game, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I really liked the environment. It was in the Asian the rice fields and everything, and it was on with the sun glooming over everything. It was just the lighting was really good.
The leaves,
blossoms, the leaves and everything. Yeah, it was some really good effects with it. And like I said, the combat looks good. The combat looks very, very quick, very combo driven. Lots of dodging and stuff. It looks very. It doesn't look automated. It doesn't look like a quick time event. It looks very like we're going to be controlling all this, and that's what excites me. I'm getting tired of a lot of these more slow-paced cinematic style combat systems. I want something more back to regular video games, and this looks a little bit more like it. So, Ghost of Tsushima, I'm looking forward to hearing more about it. Last of Us Part 2, it wasn't bad, it wasn't good. It just was kind of there for me. They opened the show with it, which they should have. They should have opened the show with it. I'm kind of glad they did that. It's the perfect game to open the show with. We know that's their big, upcoming game. That's their big game. Last of Us was one of their biggest games last generation. So this is going to be a big game. So I'm glad they opened up with it. I didn't really understand a lot of the story that was going on. The combat looks good, but the combat looked good in the first game. So, again, fool me once. So, I don't know. It's just, I'm not on board with it like I was the first game. I guess that's how I am. Like it didn't look bad. It looked like more the first game.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll eventually get it because I know my sister was also interested in it too. So.
yeah. I mean, same here. I'll probably eventually get it too. I doubt I'm gonna get it day one unless unless something super spectacular is shown about the game that makes me really want to put the money down for it. But I don't know. We'll see. Couple other surprises. Kingdom Hearts was shown a third time at E3. First was Microsoft's, then Square Enix's earlier today, and now Sony's. And each time they've had something a little more. This time they had a brand new trailer. It wasn't just a remixed one like Square Enix had.
Yeah.
Which isn't that weird? The game's coming from Square Enix, and Square Enix didn't have a brand new trailer. They had a remixed trailer.
Yeah.
That was kind of weird. I was like, what? But Pirates of the Caribbean, they're back.
Yes.
Oh, I was so excited.
The ship battles and the different, like, you can tell his Keyblade from the Pirates world is like very, what's the word? Very Renaissance-y, I guess you could say.
Yeah. And he's doing a lot of Keyblade transformations. Like I saw one where literally he was like his Keyblade split apart and he had like two things that were like both like the steering wheels of like the ship or whatnot.
Yeah.
And he was smacking them down and stuff. That looks so cool. The naval battles look really cool. Then there's gonna be a whole underwater open section, and it's just like
Luxord, or whatever his human name is.
Yeah.
Then
He has yellow eyes, so he's a Nort now. The swimming sections, I don't know. To me, the swimming sections looked a lot more fluid than what they had in the past. Because in the past we've had like the Little Mermaid stuff, which was, like, I mean, you get used to it, but it wasn't.
Clunky.
Yeah, it was a little clunky. This looks a lot more fluid, at least from what I can see from the trailer. I'm so glad Pirates are back. They were one of my favorite worlds in Kingdom Hearts 2. And I like, because it's a good variety. They're obviously they're more realistic. It was a live action Disney movie. So a little more variety, you know. You get that next to your Frozen or next to your Big Hero 6 and stuff. So.
And we saw Kairi with her new look.
Yep, Kairi.
And Lee.
Yep. And who's still going by Axel.
Yeah, well,
yep.
he's fine, whatever, call me Axel.
Yeah. Well, she walked up to him and she was like, "Hi, Axel." Oh, hey. You know, so he doesn't even care anymore.
At the very end.
Very end. Oh my God, Riku replica. He was pretty much the last character that they hadn't brought back.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm okay they brought him back. I'm curious to see how he's brought back, because last time we saw him was in Chain of Memories, and he was fading away into nothing. So how did he come back from that? To be continued. It's like, but I loved the Kingdom Hearts presence this year at E3.
The Kingdom Hearts 3 Pro.
The PlayStation 4 Pro.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts Edition. It looks good. It comes out with the game, and it's going to have all the games. It's going to have 1.5, 2.5, 2.8, and Kingdom Hearts 3 all bundled with it. Mm-hmm. That's an amazing bundle. That's awesome. For people who don't have a PS4, that's amazing. And see, again, it begs the question, like, PlayStation's doing all of this for Kingdom Hearts, and all Xbox One gets is just Kingdom Hearts 3, which you need the other games to play it and you don't understand what the hell's going on. So it's like, what are Xbox fans going to do? Like, I mean, are they... I mean, I don't understand, like, I still don't understand why that game is on that platform. Like, it confuses me. But I'm just glad of the Kingdom Hearts presence that has been at E3, from Microsoft to Square Enix and now Sony. And all that's left is Nintendo, and I don't think they're going to show up in Nintendo's conference, but you never know. You never know. Stranger things have happened. You know, they could come out today and be like, "Oh, Kingdom Hearts 3 for Switch or whatever. Here's a brand new trailer," and they show like another new world or something, or you know. But it would be. I mean, I doubt that's going to happen. But I'm just saying, like, the Kingdom Hearts has had a big presence at E3 this year, and I've been loving it. I've been loving seeing all the new stuff with the game. I was getting burnt out on all the hype for years because just how delayed the game was getting.
I was just about to ask you that.
Yeah, it's just, and this has gotten me back on board. Like I was still always going to get the game day one. A major Kingdom Hearts fan. I want to see where the storyline ends. That's been started with the first game. I'm on board for the ride. But like I said, the ride over the past few years has been dull, boring, and the hype was dead for me pretty much. I was just waiting for the game to come out at that point. But now I'm back on board. I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm hoping January 29th. I'm hoping that date sticks because I really I would love to play this game in January. It'd be awesome. And yeah, I don't know what else is more to say about Kingdom Hearts. It's just I feel like each of our videos we've talked about Kingdom Hearts because it's been all over the place.
Yeah.
Like it's just, I mean, we could talk for hours about Kingdom Hearts at this point.
Yeah.
So much to talk about Kingdom Hearts. But anyways, we got to move on. Another game, and this goes along with what I was saying about Capcom. Really listening to the fans. Something that fans have been wanting forever.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Resident Evil 2 remake. It looks good. I've never been a big Resident Evil person. I haven't really played a whole lot of the games. But it really looks like a really good remake. They really modernized it. The creep factor is just turned up to 11. It's really looking good. I'm glad they finally confirmed it because people were wondering for the longest time. Ever since the first remake came out, the Resident Evil 1 remake came out, what, like 3 years ago or something?
I think so, yeah.
Like 3 or 4 years ago. And ever since then, people were wondering when's Resident Evil 2 remake? Are you gonna remake? Keep it going. So that's cool. That's really cool. And then another surprise was Neo 2. Neo 2. That was really interesting. That was really cool. I still haven't played the first one. I always meant to. I just never got around to it. Maybe I'll finally go and pick up the first one and give it a shot. Who knows? But it's because I first thought when I saw Koei Tecmo pop up, I thought, oh, Dead or Alive 6, but no, it was Neo 2. Because at first I saw it looked like Neo.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's Neo 2, and it was Neo 2. So I'm like, that's cool. That's cool. It's not Bloodborne 2 like everyone wanted, but it's like the next best thing, I guess.
Yeah.
So, no Medieval remake. Like I said, Days Gone wasn't there.
There's that one game with the lady swinging the thing.
Yeah, that game looked cool. There's a game called Control coming out, where it's like a third-person shooter, but she also has like telekinetic powers, and she's whipping pieces around and furniture and stuff. That looked sweet. That actually looked really cool. I'm trying to think of what else there was, because there wasn't really a whole lot. And then they ended with Spider-Man. They did end with Spider-Man, so we got to talk about Spider-Man.
Of course.
We got to talk about Spider-Man. Because the villains.
Shocker.
Or no, not, it was Electro, not Shocker.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Electro, Vulture.
There's a lot of classic villains like that they're bringing back for the Spider-Man game. It looks so cool.
The combat looks nice and fluid.
Yeah, every time I see the game, the combat just looks better and better. I can't wait for the game. It comes out just in a couple months from here. And then they had a sneak peek at the end where Spider-Man was really getting the crap beat out of him, and he looked up and you hear something and you see some light and he's like, you? And then it just ends and it's like, oh, come on, why you leave us there? I can't wait though. But so Spider-Man looked good again. Come out in a couple months. Then the Kingdom Hearts stuff was good. Couple decent surprises that people were wanting, Neo 2 and Resident Evil 2, but I mean, other than that, there wasn't really much else. There wasn't any wow factors from Sony's first party. No hidden surprises. And Sean Layden himself even said, oh, we're not going to have any hidden surprises, which I was like, oh, wow, what's the point? Like, this is kind of weird. So, I was hoping to see the Medieval remake.
Right.
They talked about that PlayStation experience. We haven't even seen it yet, and I want to see that. I want to see more just those types of games, but I don't know. That I know there's more stuff coming up. I know there's always the Paris Games Week, Tokyo Game Show, and PlayStation Experience for this year.
Tokyo Game Show is pretty big for like more Japanese-y games, isn't it?
That and PlayStation Experience, but like I said, last year they weren't that great though. It's just so.
Even at Tokyo Game Show.
Tokyo Game Show, I don't remember exactly what they showed off, but I know it wasn't as great as like the year before. But I don't know. They just. We'll have to see. I'm hoping they have more stuff because there's not a whole lot of stuff for the rest of the year outside of Spider-Man and a few things here and there. There's not a lot of good first party stuff. A lot of, I mean, like I said, you got your Spider-Man, you got your Spyro, Dragon Quest. You got a couple things here and there, but there's not really anything big coming for like October, November, December. I'm wishing there was a little more for this year, but I don't know. It was very underwhelming. It wasn't a conference; it was a showcase, and I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what to really make of it. It was just very, very underwhelming. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, like the best parts of it were the Spider-Man,
KH3.
yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3, and other couple surprises. And that control game looks cool. And I'm a little bit more interested, just a little bit, on Ghost of Tsushima. So, yeah, I don't know. Anything else that you had thoughts on, or I mean, anything else?
It was very interesting to see that Ellie's a lesbian.
Oh yeah, or she could be
bisexual.
I don't know.
Or
Yeah,
whatever.
maybe that might have been in the first game. I don't know. We didn't beat it, but yeah. That's pretty much it. Post some comments below. Let us know what you guys thought of Sony's showcase. E3's almost the conference is almost done. Nintendo's is tomorrow. Can't wait for Nintendo.
Smash Brothers.
Yes, all eyes are on Nintendo now. So, and then after their conference or their direct, they're doing the Treehouse stuff. So for the rest of the week. So can't wait. So yeah, join us tomorrow, guys. We'll definitely be posting that up tomorrow. And yeah, as always, we will catch you later.